Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and today is your reading for your block for the week. What came out originally was the Two of Pentacles, and it's originally, and it stays originally, I don't know why I said that, but it says, it also came out as the card that came out with it when we did the, oh my god, what is wrong with my mouth? When we did the reading on Sunday was the Courageous card. To be courageous, okay? The two cards that came out with it really spoke volumes, but there's a lot of nostalgia. There's like an old friend. They're talking about old friends in this one and memories of the past. And I feel that you're jungling right now with what you know and what you don't know. And what's happening is that in some ways it can block you because your perception, such as myself, if you've been around for a while, your perceptions of how life has been so far are one way. We are coming into a time with everything that's happened and the generation and the technology and everything that things are changing quickly. And before it used to feel all one-sided, like the people who were reaping the rewards for technology were probably other people. Us, we just were expected to go faster now because it was technology to help us go faster, which really wasn't what people needed, you know? Like, we needed to have technology be there so we could slow down, right? It did more, we do less, we get to enjoy life. But the pandemic arrived and ta-da! Suddenly we had no choice. We had to slow down, okay? Technology or no. So now we have a chance to rebuild a world that is a little more balanced, okay? Nothing can be done overnight, absolutely not. But we can take a big chunk out of it and really start it going in the right direction. Think more of humanity instead of, you know, productivity. What is productivity anyway, right? So, to get back to this, it's saying use your past wisely, for it can help you or hinder you. The choice is yours. And this is what I feel is that right now, for some of us, you're looking at things as in, what can I use from my past that will serve me best now? Or, that's not the way it was in the past, and why can't I just go back to it? So there's those two perceptions. As I told you, life is all about a great big perception of what should be and shouldn't be for each one of us, and how we look at it. Now, I know that I have looked at treasured memories in my life. And during this time, I've looked back on a lot of things. And sometimes even wished I could go back to a simpler time. And the great news is that you can. You can wrap up the beautiful memories of those days and bring it forward in these times. Okay? There's like a slowed down version of life that you preferred. All the opportunities today can offer you that. Okay? You can slow down. You just need to readjust your life, you know. You need to juggle things out. If you want to have more time for yourself, well, you might have to just, you know, not give up, but I mean, you know, readjust your life to fit the amount of hours that you work. Okay, match the lifestyle to what you want. What's really important, time or money, you know? You understand what I mean with this. So Right now we're in a great big moment of what's real, what's right, what fits, right? My dear friend talks about a companion who's been with you all your life. They're both aging, right? So this is an old friend, my dear friend. You've been with me through a lot. We've done a lot together. And it could be spirit, could be your body, could be your life, okay? So you fit in your life for so long the way it's been. It could be causing a block for you. Because comfort, being comfortable in where you are, is a wonderful thing in some ways. Some people say it's boring, but sometimes it's really nice. Because you feel sure, because things have gone on and on and on the same way. And it's almost like you feel you can rely on that, right? But right now, the fact that you are always doing constantly the same thing may be blocking you from moving forward in something different. You may have already engaged in something different, but this little part is keeping you here. Okay, it's keeping you in this position. And the treasured memories that accompany it are the reason why you can depend on it. Okay, I'm used to this. This is something that I like. And there's nothing wrong with that if that is what you want. But if you have been yearning for more, we're talking about people who want more. You have moved in a different direction for a reason. Not because this made you feel wonderful. You suddenly have to juggle, okay? You're going to have to adapt. The Two of Pentacles is all about adapting. So you have to move past these blocks. You have to move past what you know, the comfort zones. And you got to move out of that a little bit and just push and push, okay? And see what's out there, Pisces. That is really what they're saying. Just go see what is out there. Okay, so I'm going to read real quick what it says with these. 47, my dear friend. These are very short. They're very nice. I like that. If you recall the card, The Journey, you may recognize a similar scene here with a woman riding a deer. But this time, both the woman and the deer are much older. Time has passed and the two are still companions. They have seen many seasons together, many sunny joys and cold sorrows. Their wisdom has grown like the graceful antlers the woman holds for comfort. The deer supports her and she returns a loving touch to her dear friend. See what I feel is there's a comfort there. And there's also experience, something else that they came through, wisdom and experience. They want you to use that to unblock yourself in this situation. You have a lot in there that you can use, that you can utilize, okay? And then you have treasured memories. Let's see here. And this is, we see a woman sitting calmly in the grass. She looks forward to somewhere we don't know. While her mind is drifting in the past, with both hands she's holding a floating balloon filled with clouds. These clouds are old memories she wants to keep and treasure. Our past experiences don't define us. We can live the life we had long ago, and it says we can't. But I'm telling you, you can in some ways. Not in all ways, but in some ways, okay? But the past does shape us, and remembrances of loved ones and joyful times can help us be our best selves today. Right. You can integrate some of that into your life. You don't have to give it all up, okay? All right, Pisces, so let's pull some tarot here. And they're right, you can't live exactly in that time, but you can take part of excuse me, part of that life and integrate it into a new one. It's Cafe Coco time, yes. All right, Pisces, let's see what the tarot has to offer you today. Remember, we're working on the blocks today. That's why the Two of Pentacles can have both sides. how it can help you and how it can hinder you. Right. I like the way it's the 2, right? Okay. So yeah, these are all things, if you look at them, they're blocks. Okay? They're blocks. These are all cards of blocking. The 2 of Swords, can't see in front of you. The 2 again, okay? The 2 is usually a time to make a decision, and this is what I hear from them. What are you making a decision about, okay? Are you going right? Are you going left? Where are you going? What are you deciding here, Pisces, okay? With the 5 of Pentacles, it's like, are you going to try to hold on to the past, even though it's dead, it's dying? You see that? You're trying to isolate it, but you have nothing to isolate it with, okay? There's no leaves, there's no shelter. The cage is wide open, okay? You're doing it in vain. You can't hold on to something that's past. The past is the past, okay? What you can do, like I told you, though, is that I'm going to give you the most like obvious one that I can think of. I've seen people who designed their houses to look like the 1920s, the 1930s, the 1940s. They are taking literally the past and putting it in their present, okay? So there are elements that you can't take away the technology. There's still microwaves, there's still everything. However, they can build a nice, beautiful bubble and take the very best that they love from that, okay? Like, I'm sure the people from the 1940s don't want to bring the war with them, okay? They don't want to bring the sirens and the going underground and the windows shattering and the bombs falling. But they do love the air. They love certain things, the music, the clothes. So they bring that there. Okay, so that's when I say you can take elements of your past, and I'm talking just in decor here. If you're talking about something inward, internal, you can take the parts that you love about yourself and bring them forward. The parts that you can't bring are the parts that are oppressing you. This 9 of Swords, the parts that caused you anxiety. Okay, they want you to discard that. They want you to let that go. As in the bombs, the wars, and all that when you're talking about the 1940s, okay? So you take the best, you leave the rest. That is really what they're saying. It's okay to be nostalgic, just don't live there. And forget to live today. But you can bring the very best of the past and adapt it, okay? That's an adaptation card, okay? But you have to choose. You have to choose where you're going. Because you need to live in the present. You can't live in the future. You can't live in the past. You have to live right now. Okay? It takes courage. Like I said, the Courageous card came out for this when it first came out. And it absolutely means that. You have to grab your courage in both hands there, Pisces, and say, I can do this. I can so do this, right? Again, with the creativity and the 10 of Cups. Look at these cards. They're beautiful. Okay? This is when you pay attention to, right, and the 8 of Wands. Look at all this beautiful movement and creativity coming in the second row. The second row is the energies you can be focusing on. The first one is what you're trying to work on, okay? But the second one are the energies that you can bring forward. By choosing to live in the present, integrating part of the past, the stuff of the past that you love, okay, from yourself, and you can still be you, Pisces, okay, in this new world. Now more than ever, because they're inviting people to be themselves. They're inviting people to be authentic and originals. No more of a following the herd thing. And believe it or not, they're still advertising that. Even when they're trying to make the world better, they want everybody to get in the same boat. Do your own thing. Do you. Okay? Believe it or not, some of the causes out there are still fads. You know, it's like, this is popular right now. This is popular right now. This is popular right now. And they're trying to, it's still motivated through power to to give what's popular right now, like, you know, pair of jeans that's popular right now, a pair of shoes that's popular right now. We're gonna give to the masses. You can do better than this. You can be authentic to yourself, Pisces. You can be true to you. Create what you want, you, not what's being showed to you, not what's being like oh my God, preached. Okay, I don't like preachers. I never have. I don't like the clergy. I don't like preachers. That's a Jane thing. I do not. I stay open to them, but they usually do it to me. You know, I'm sitting there 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I think, oh no, I've had enough of that. So don't let anybody tell you what to do. Not even me. Don't let me tell you what to do. You pick what you want. You choose your creation. But I'm telling you, you're going to find it in everything that you've gone through, everything that you've ever survived, everything that you've ever like flowered into something better. All of that comes with you, okay? And you can integrate it into your life, and there you go. You're going to flower into this beautiful empress. Getting yourself out of this isolating, trying to protect the past and keep it there without moving forward, okay? When you let that go, well, you have more beauty, your blessings, your wishes, they're going to start coming true, okay? You let go of anxiety, what do? You take flight. You take flight, okay? You get away from all these eyes that you think are, you know, looking at you. You get away from that. You get away from that, ooh, I'm being judged. No, you're not. They can't even see you. You're flying away to new destination, making your life your very best one. Gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Okay. All right, Pisces. What Spirit wants you to pay attention to right now? Transformation. There's a lot of transformation happening, right? The King of Pentacles, growth. So far, so good. So good. And the Chariot. Our friendly Chariot that came in at the beginning of the year. Remember packing that thing to go? Remember doing stuff to make it go? We were determined. Underneath the deck, the Hermit card. Lighting the way, okay? So, very much for some of you who are unaware, which I would be surprised if you've been at this channel for any amount of time, Spirit is saying, is that you are well on your way to helping the world transform into something better by transforming yourself. Okay, by saying, no, I don't subscribe to doubt. I'm going to start painting microphones. I'm going to paint pictures of microphones. Different ones, old ones, new, some that have not even been thought of yet. And that's what I like doing, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to sell them. And it works. And it's you. And people start knowing you as the microphone person, the microphone painting person. And it works. And in between that, you do something else. You have 2 or 3 different little passion projects that you do. You enjoy them fully. And people get to see you doing you. Something that would have never been occurred to people going in the past would have said, you can't live doing that. And you can turn around and say, oh, yes, you can. I don't need much. I have enough to be happy, and I am very happy. I made it work. I live with other people who do the same thing. I have a free life that I can just live my life the way I want, okay? This is just an example. They're giving me an example, Pisces. Freedom. Freedom. The reason they're showing me this transformation is that other people will finally see wait a minute. I've always been told my entire life that this is not the way. The way was to get the job, the car, the big house, the big job, to always be looking for the dollar, to have, you know, more, but nothing that really made me feel good. And I've been leading by example by the past generations, what they were going for, but it's getting harder and harder through every generation. And suddenly here's you, Pisces, this little Pisces who's like painting microphones and then doing volunteer work and then doing something else and another thing, you know, a little side hustle here. And you're completely happy in your little square, in your little life here. And people are going, I want that. I want that, but my own that, okay? You become somebody who has it all, okay? You become somebody who is like wealthy and successful in their own right. You have taken the chariot, you've veered it off, you know, the beaten path and done your own thing. And that's when you shine the light for others, Pisces. See? Personal blessings, 9 of Cups, right here. Look, you're shining the light to these. You're showing them. Can be done. Can be done, okay? So they're saying, please pay attention to yourself, to your wisdom, your experience, okay? Things can always be shifted and moved and work for you. You just have to look for solutions in the right now. Okay, in the right now. You have to adapt it. Adaptability, that's the block. If you can't adapt, you will be blocked. If you can adapt, the world becomes your playground. Anyway, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed these. I know I put a lot of examples, and I know some of you, it's more of an internal battle, not like living the outside world that I've been giving, but please keep in mind that it all applies. If you sit there and talk to yourself, you will see. It goes inward too, okay? What you can change, what you can do. All right, Pisces, I'll be back with the extended later, sending you love, light, and blessings.